Hi Virgo, welcome to your timeless general reading. Today I have the True Heart Tarot for you. So we'll see what messages are for Virgo today. Well, Virgo, I will admit to you, I'm pretty tired. I'm in the process of moving, and I'm not as young as I used to be. Moving boxes and stuff up and down stairs hits me a lot harder, but it'll get done. What? Yeah. 4 of discs fell out. That looming moth always gets me in this card. It's just like they're creeping on you. You're just trying to build a tent. You know, tidy it up, and then this moth's like, what are you doing? It feels like being really scrutinized for your work right now, but it doesn't feel positive. I'm not sure if that is because it isn't positive or that's just the feeling that it gives you, like anxiety from being watched too closely while you're trying to do your craft. Yeah, so we'll see. What's that about? Okay. Well, Prince of Wands fell out, and this is Knight of Wands energy. Let's see there. He's riding a phoenix, I think. Yeah. Huh. So that seems like one side of it. Let's see what else comes out. What are those flowers there? Not sure what kind of flowers those are. Fuckins. My face can't be in it. Yeah, I don't know what type of flower those are. Alright. What else? What else? Huh. 6 of Wands. 3 of Swords. Woof. And I feel like this like really got me. Because it's like, oh, 6 of Wands. And like, boom, 3 of Swords. Oh. These are pretty... This is pretty intense 3 of Swords. But I guess this is the side of it though. Huh. So I feel like this, if you're being scrutinized, this is what you're hoping for. But look at the eyes on those crows. So it's like very much feeling the pressure of being watched, of being graded. But it's really sticking out to me, like collecting all this random stuff here. Do you feel like it's a dog and pony show? You know, like you're being forced to be extra flashy or do things that you don't feel are actually useful just to give the impression of doing something. But it's really, there's deeper feelings in this, because look at this, it's pretty intense. 3 of Swords. There's eyes and everything in this deck. It's kind of, it creeps me out sometimes, even though I do like this deck. So I feel like these feelings of being scrutinized, being watched, is it almost like making you feel like you're not trusted or you're not going to pass? Is it giving you feelings of inadequacy or just realizing like a lot of what you do doesn't have any purpose to you? Because it's like you want to be like this, and whatever you're doing, you want to be very full of passion and conviction, but this is what you end up doing instead, just putting on a show and not actually doing what you believe is the right thing to do. Let's see if anything else comes out. 5 of Wands. There's a lot of wands. I feel like this is really triggering some deeper things in you, but not action. Yeah, it's kind of like prompting you to want to take action on some things. All these wands. This seems like being stuck in your thoughts a bit. Conflicting thoughts, because all the wands are on the head. And those are all different flowers. Those are all different flowers. And then one's a skull. Interesting. No, it's bugs, a frog, a skull. Yeah. I think there's a lot of inner conflict about what you should do or say in the situation. Ace of Cups is on the bottom here. Eight of Cups. Yeah. You have some feelings about this. But you don't, but they're not, Maybe this isn't really affecting your feelings as much as you thought. Even though you have this, it's more of a mental thing for you. It's more of like a mental conflict inside versus like feeling any kind of way about the situation. Death is here at the bottom. So maybe this is a change for you. Maybe it's a change for you. And like, look inside. She opens her chest. There's no heart there. It's like you're looking inside, wondering where the emotions are about a situation. Maybe normally you would feel a lot of emotion in it. Maybe you're finally seeing the truth of this dog and pony show. Maybe that's kind of what's getting to you. Like maybe in the past when you went through this kind of situation, someone's scrutinizing you, grading you, or you're just concerned about your performance or whatever in an area, and you're kind of just used to this pattern of, okay, I better put on a show, I better do this, like, but maybe for years it's caused you a lot of anxiety, thinking, oh my gosh, what if I don't do good enough? You know, if this is a job, what if I get fired? Or if this is like, I don't know, say like, I don't know, you're organizing the family reunion, like the biannual family reunion, and every year it kind of like freaks you out because, you know, everyone's always demanding, or you're always waiting for somebody to tell you suck. But you've been doing it for years now, and now you realize, well, if I just make sure X food is there, or we have enough napkins, or, you know, when Aunt Linda gets a little drunk, someone sends her in an Uber, you know, then everything, it works out fine. But before, like, maybe you really took it to heart that you might not be perceived as doing well in a situation. Like, oh no, I suck. Just taking it very personally, emotionally. And now you're like, I don't feel anything. Where are the emotions about this thing? Like mentally, I think you're understanding the reasons why you were feeling this way in the past. Like it was just triggering some deeper emotions, and maybe you're realizing like you've healed that part of yourself. You've healed and balanced that part of yourself that reacted emotionally. And now that you can look at it from a more balanced or more logical or just practical standpoint, you're like, you know, actually it kind of sucks that I'm put through this, or I'd really rather be doing this. And maybe this caught you at a bad time when you rather would have been doing something else. You know, like if you're doing a work project that you're really passionate about, but you have to stop because, oh, corporate's coming to visit, or I don't know. I don't work in like corporations, so I don't know. Maybe that's why this Hierophant's at the bottom too. Like, oh no, you know, the big boss is coming. Everyone buckle up. And you're like, I just want to go and do this job. I want to finish this project. This is what I care about. Or I need to take a vacation. Don't tell me I can't take a vacation because this is happening. Or yeah, I can imagine if you had to do a family reunion every year and maybe you actually wanted to do something else, you know, that sort of thing. Either way, that's a tangent. That's what I'm feeling. Like you're just wondering why you're not having the same emotional response you had before. It's because you have healed. You recognize your triggers now, and you can apply it, or you can approach it from this more balanced, even state versus letting it really get to you. And maybe this is a pleasant surprise for you that it's not having an emotional reaction, but you're like, oh my gosh, Am I live? What's going on? So I have the animal spirit. Let's see what comes up here. So yeah, starfish. That's more the Six of Wands energy, like putting on a show. It's just like very fake or whatever. Like, you know, you're putting on your suit or your your fancy clothes for work just because somebody's coming by and you're like, this is stupid. I got things to do. Suit's uncomfortable. It's the summer, And then rabbit. Oh yeah. So maybe this is the energy you've healed. This nervous kind of perceiving danger everywhere energy is what you've healed now. And you're no longer this rabbit. Either that or maybe you got tough. Now you're a tough rabbit now. You don't really have to worry about it anymore. And that could come from like the secret Virgo people pleasing that I don't want to acknowledge. The crocodile. Yeah. This is what's really inside. Being sick of the crap, right? Well, I guess this is the danger you could possibly perceive. But you know what? If you don't go in a swamp, you won't have to worry about the crocodile. Okay, Virgo, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching.